The project is expected to create employment for a number of rural households, especially those at risk, and will serve as a base for the Babonneau Rural Women's Cluster.
Ezecheil has been very instrumental in it because he has had meetings with us, and his desire to see that we go further in what we do. He's the one, it was his idea to transfer the boxing plant down there into an processing plant, and it was his idea that he brought to us so that we can have the plant down there, a room in the plant down there to do our processing, and so that the ladies can get some income.
In addition to the production of jams and jellies, second-grade vegetables such as tomatoes will be converted into tomato paste and ketchup. Fruits will be pickled, and banana leaves will be transformed into a wide range of paper products for commercial use. When do you expect this facility to be on stream full-fledged in terms of proper production?
Well, we're looking at the ending of November. We have gone through the training. We have almost 17 young individuals working there.
And where did these people come from?
Throughout the length and breadth of Babonneau Castries. It creates employment for a number of individuals. What we have done, we have trained them with regards to the vacuum pack.
With such big projects, it is indeed easy to overlook creature comforts like bus shelters, but they have not gone unnoticed. And by upgrading the bus shelters in Debarra, the Timon Union Gap and Plateau, Ezecheil has ensured that commuters have a safe place to await their buses. Previously in this broadcast, it was stated that the name of Babonneau was given to the constituency because water was plentiful. On the contrary, not too long ago, residents in communities such as Laguerre, Tichime, Aital Street, Fawe Balata and Canal all experienced chronic water problems. The Canal Water Project has since assisted in alleviating the woes of these residents.
We are on the site in Paybush where we are establishing a new tank. The capacity is 160,000 gallons of water. That project is funded by the government of St. Lucia to the tune of almost $500,000.
It was his mission statement to build a police station and a fire station similar in design to the Mikud Fire and Police Station. However, the site earmarked for this project, which was near the Babonneau playing field, was deemed inappropriate by the experts.
When we went out, the minister responsible and the commissioner of police, the then commissioner of police, to visit the site, they informed me that whilst they have no problems with the siting of the fire station by the Babonneau playing field, they will not approve the construction of the police station by the Babonneau playing field. They said, based on experience, that constructing a police station there would not serve its purpose. We want the police station to be constructed in central Babonneau.
A sword-turning ceremony for the chosen site of the police station at Babonneau took place despite criticism from the opposition.
We are on the site of the police station in Babonneau. This project is one of the projects that I promised residents in Babonneau in 2006, if elected, would construct. In fact, they requested that if I became the parliamentary representative, they would like to see the construction of a police station and fire station in Babonneau.
This ambulance is assigned to the Grosley Fire Station and must respond to emergency calls in remote areas such as Debarra, Chasse and Marquis Estate. A mission which may take approximately 30 to 45 minutes. With life and property hanging in the balance, Joseph says in 2011, this is no longer acceptable.
We are standing on the site for the proposed fire station and home for the elderly to be constructed in Babonneau. With regards to the fire station, we are now finalizing the designs, and pretty soon we shall be going for the tendering process where we will be identifying a contractor to commence this project.
In 2007, the Babonneau District Council which consists of volunteers from the constituency, was created to manage the community's development costs in areas of garbage collection, local road rehabilitation, disaster preparedness, allocation of scarce resources, and services provided to residents.
The Babonneau District Council is responsible to upkeep government infrastructure in the community. It is responsible to maintain the community with regards to garbage collection, the cleaning of the community. It is responsible to undertake a number of infrastructure improvement. It is also responsible to develop programs targeting our youth.
They were also charged with the responsibility of naming every street and alley within the community.
What they are doing now is to do the necessary background check and try and get the necessary information, so at least we can see signs being placed throughout Babonneau. The community could be involved, because like a while ago I said Robert Lee Road and Jacoby Road. All right, I just threw out, I'm just on my own naming these roads. All right, I remember when I opened the road in Bourgis, there are a number of names that were mentioned with regards to the naming of the Bourgis Road. So the community could be involved with regards to come up with the names for the respective roads and avenues that we have, so at least when we finalize the project, it will be a community-based project and not persons on their own naming roads.
Even with a ministerial portfolio which is very demanding, this representative finds time away from his busy schedule to assist the sick and elderly in the constituency by enabling them to be more mobile and self-sufficient through a wheelchair assistance program from 2008 to 2010. Through his efforts, electrical poles and lights were erected and installed throughout the constituency. But his vision for the constituents go beyond health, employment, agriculture, sports and education to encompass the moral and spiritual well-being of his community. This has resulted in his active participation in the gospel festivals in Babonneau.
Going around the respective churches, interacting with them during church service, and seeing the talent in these churches with regards to the choir, with regards to singing, I felt it's important to display that talent through a gospel festival. In fact, I have had 3 gospel festivals in Babonneau, and the feedback has been very encouraging, and that's a project that I will continue to be involved with. What I'm looking at in the next term is not only to utilize the local talent and to expose the local talent, but what I'm looking at in the next term is to invite persons from outside of St. Lucia, major artists in gospel music performance, to come into St. Lucia and to perform at Babonneau.
During the electioneering process, all candidates offer themselves as parliamentary representatives with one major desire: to deliver to the people of their constituency the best that government can offer, whether their party forms the government or not. Residents likewise demand from their representative the best that government can give, and then some. The 10,160 registered voters of Babonneau will go to the polls this time around to choose a representative again. Joseph is confident that if the choice is made using the purest formula for true representation, the electorate will keep Alvina Reynolds out in the cold. In the case of Babonneau, Ezecheil Joseph believes he is the dictionary meaning of a parliamentary representative. When it comes to delivery on projects that have transformed the constituency, he considers his representation in the last 5 years could only be compared to that of Babonneau's late great Alain Fetty Bousquet. A cross-section of constituents seem to concur with Mr. Joseph.
His representation now, I could say the only person that I can shed light on that could be of any association to him and the amount of work that he's done would have to be Alain Bousquet, which was one of the major workers in the community and ever in politics.
I'm satisfied because normally the bus drivers would quarrel because of the status of the road, but now we could go easily. For example, if we have a lot of load.
He's keeping to his promise. He had promised to update the people in Babonneau with all they were missing in a way, their livelihoods, and he has come around, he has done a lot of work in the community. And I always knew that he would be a good representative because I have known him for a very long time. And as an extension man, he has done a great job, both in Babonneau and in the valley.
He has worked. He has worked, and I'm seeing the evidence of his work. And I'm not the only one. I have heard people talk, and they have said how he has worked, and he is with us.
My people of Babonneau, in 2006, I made a commitment that if elected, I will be working with you, developing the constituency of Babonneau. I am sure that you have seen a number of my programs impacting positively on residents in the respective communities in Babonneau. This time around, we are going to the polls. Whilst I have the fullest confidence that you would support me, but it's important, my people of Babonneau, that election day you go out and vote. Because the only way I can continue the good work that I have started is with your support. So I'm looking forward to continue working with you. I'm looking forward for your continued support, and I'm expecting that each and every one of you would go out on election day and vote.
In this economic crisis, so much work on the minister list. Babonneau not taking no risk. Never seen a man work like this. Just now we have police station. Just now we have fire station. Polyclinic looking total, even though the money crucial. Kimonouble, Ezecheil. Kimonouble, Ezecheil. Kimonouble, Ezecheil. Ezecheil, Ezecheil. Kimonouble, Ezecheil. Kimonouble, Ezecheil. Kimonouble, Ezecheil. Ezecheil, Ezecheil. Nunca vai ouvir quoi, nunca vai ouvir quoi, nunca vai ouvir quoi, quoi, quoi. Ah, não, olha.